What up, world? What does it do? It's your boy. It's that man, Mr. Zan. Oh, look. Socks worn by the biggest steppers, but
These socks are so fly. Multiple artists have made songs about them. What was that? What was that Kanye song? Can they get much flyer? So fly. Yeah, y'all didn't know. Peep game. Don't worry, I'll leave the link in the description below.
is this the greatest stretch ever? Yes, yes it is. So that right leg's down. We're gonna start this off at 1 o'clock. Point to toe. Pull it. Rotate ankle inward. Rotate ankle outward. Rotate at the hip inward. Rotate at the hip outward. Point to toe. 12 o'clock. Pull the toe. Tibialis. Rotate inward. Rotate outward at the ankle. Rotate at the hip inward. Rotate at the hip outward. 11 o'clock. Point to toe. Pull the toe. Rotate inward. Rotate outward. Rotate at the hip. Rotate at the hip. Point to toe. Pull the toe. Rotate at the ankle inward. Rotate at the ankle outward. Rotate at the hip inward. Rotate at the hip outward. Smooth. 10 o'clock. Point. Pull. Exhaling if we find ourselves off balance. Rotate at the ankle inward. Take your time with this. As you can see, I do full internal rotation. A lot of times I merge the two. But 9 o'clock. Point to toe. Rotate at the ankle inward. Rotate at the ankle outward. Rotate at that hip inward. Find yourself off balance, that means you haven't breathed in a while. Rotate at the hip outward. Point to toe. Pull the toe, and it can get harder. You can start down, but as you complete, you want to lift that leg up higher. Rotate at that hip inward. Rotate at the hip outward. That one right there. Right glute maximus. Go 7 o'clock. Point to toe. Pull it. Rotate at the ankle inward. Rotate at the ankle outward. Rotate at the hip inward. That's big right there. Rotate at the hip outward. Point to toe. Pull it. Rotate at the ankle inward. Rotate at the ankle outward. Rotate at the hip inward. Rotate at the hip out. That's big and sexy and major. Here we go. Here, you also want to stand tall. 6 o'clock. Point that toe. Pull it. Rotate at the ankle inward. Rotate at the ankle outward. Rotate at the hip inward. That's big. For that glute medius, rotate at the hip outward. Here we go. We're going to 5 o'clock. Point that toe. Pull it. Rotate inward. Rotate outward. Rotate at the hip inward. Big and sexy. Rotate at the hip outward. Here we go. We got 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock touchdowns. 3 of them. Big. Here we go. 3 to 6 or 3 to 9. Big and sexy. Look. And here we go. The big one. We got that runner's hang. Major. Elbow to that knee. It's big for the activation. I'm fired up. I'm about to play some rugby, baby.